Hi, and today we are doing some cooking or baking or culinary creation, I guess you'd say. It doesn't actually involve any baking in particular, but we're going to make some very, very delicious sweet things. Care of a video from Danisnotonfire and Amazing Phil, who made these excellent sweet balls of goodness for Halloween. And we've taken the recipe and we're going to decorate them in our own little way and make them Harry Potter themed in celebration of the release of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, because Harry Potter was a very dear part of my childhood, and Emily, who's here with me today, has just been to see the movie, so maybe while we are creating these little wonders, she can share some little insights into the film as we go. So to make the filling for these little balls of goodness, we need 2/3 of a cup of smooth peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk, and we're probably going to end up eating the rest of the tin, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon pumpkin spice, or a mix of various tasty things like cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg, and those kinds of things, but we're just making do with what we've got, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that is peanut butter, condensed milk, vanilla extract, spices, and salt. And then the second stage to make the coating of these little yummy things, we need 1 cup of white chocolate and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And then for the decoration, we will make up some icing and have some little icing bags to decorate them. So we will cover that when we get to that stage.
Alright.
You've got a spoon over on the bench.
Heck yeah, a spoon.
Oh my god, that is the weirdest texture stuff. Ooh. Vanilla.
And
The spices and the salt. Is it right? Oh!
yes, indeed.
So much enthusiasm. Almost chocolate. But I just be able to stir it until it makes like a dough.
So in the film, there's actually, like, I guess the main side character wants to open a bakery. He's a muggle, or like a non-mage as they call them in America. So much less refined than muggle.
Yeah. I actually don't really know much about the storyline from the movie.
Well, it doesn't exactly have a storyline like that you could know, because the book that it's based off isn't like a story.
Yeah.
It's like an informative
Yeah,
thing.
it's a text book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts is a text book. I mean, I know the basic plot is that the author of that text book
Is a Hufflepuff.
gets in trouble with the wizard and lawmakers or whatever because he meets those magical creatures in the city. Or
Yeah,
something, isn't it right?
pretty much. Alright, I think that's ready to go.
Om nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, you're really good this person. That's not.
Nearly headless Emily.
Oh my gosh, this sounds so terrible.
She's gonna be these random like moaning noises in the background.
It's like moaning and moaning rituals.
Yeah.
Moaning.
Moaning Tess.
It's just like having a nodule in now.
It's just that if you can't hear, there's
Very strange noises. in the
very
background.
strange noises in the background coming from
There's
a not so magical beast.
My parents' dog is missing again, and she's apparently developed sinus issues. Kochi is snoring terribly.
And it makes me think of like how Filch would snore.
Yeah. So, yay. Seven little balls of goodness. Pretty around time for Howell.
It doesn't actually say, it just says while you make the other stuff.
And now we wait and watch and stir as the chocolate becomes warm again. You should practice your spell with your wand motion with the
Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. These could end up in like honeydukes.
Oh my gosh. That was amazing, you seen honeydukes.
Oh, so jealous.
Universal Studios.
So jealous.
No, this is not happening. I was trying to do glasses and that doesn't look like it.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
okay.
This is the
This is called an epic
pressure
fail.
part of the creative process. We've got Tia here trying to do creation under time pressure as the icing is dropping it around. I'm not really sure what we're doing as usual when it comes to confectionery, so the icing is maybe not an ideal texture, but we're
Okay.
just going for it.
Well, that's supposed to be Harry Potter. There's his little lightning strike in his glasses.
I see that, I see that.
Okay.
Here we have a golden snitch.
Oh, that's a great one.
Voldemort with his tongue leaving his mouth quite completely. And a thunderbolt.
Yes.
And over here,
That's the
Butterbeer.
butterbeer.
I quite like that one.
The
I think it turned
foam.
out well.
Yeah. That was supposed to say H for Hogwarts. Not quite sure what it looks like now. That's Harry Potter. Those are kind of his eyes, and that's supposed to be his thunderbolt, but yep. And that's supposed to be 9 3/4. And now it's just a whole lot of blob.
And I almost forgot, but down here we have the sorting hat. Everybody's favourite talking hat.
Oh my god, this is so good. It tastes like Reese's. Oh, Reese's Pieces. It tastes like Reese's Pieces. That's really good. I'm gonna have to go to the gym after this.
Let me taste. Yep.
Tegan's seal of approval.